Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my kitchen. In today's What's for Dinner video, I'll be sharing with you what meals we had this past week. Our dinners were really easy to make, budget-friendly, and delicious. So if you'd like to get some weeknight meal ideas for your family, then just keep watching. I'm really excited because today's video is a collab with Taylor Elmore. I'm sure you already know all about her channel, but just in case you don't, I will include a link to her channel in the description box below. Make sure you go check her out. I genuinely love watching Taylor's videos. She is one of the first foodie content YouTubers that I started watching, and I just love her channel. She is real, she's down to earth. She's a wife and a mama to two. She has a little boy and a little girl, and they are super adorable. She does weekly What's for Dinner videos, and I really get a lot of ideas from her What's for Dinner videos. She also does grocery hauls, day in the life videos, all kinds of good content. So I know you'll love her channel. Make sure you check it out. Go show her some love. Let her know that I sent you. And Taylor, thank you so much for collabing with me. I really appreciate it. If you're coming over to my channel from Taylor's, welcome. My name's Megan. I do weekly What's for Dinner videos similar to Taylor. I also do grocery hauls and other foodie content. I hope you enjoy this video and that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber to my channel, thank you so much. Welcome back. I really appreciate your support. For dinner this first night, I made BBQ hot dogs. This is part of a barbecue hop that went up on my channel a few days ago. I'll include a link in the description box below to that video, and I'll also pop an iCard up for it. We just had the barbecue hot dogs, the Amish macaroni salad, which is also in that video. And then I also made a ground beef and baked bean casserole. This is a plain chicken recipe. The baked bean casserole will be coming out in a week or two in a summer sides collab video, so be sure to check that out to see how I made this. And this dinner was delicious. I love barbecue hot dogs. It's one of my favorite meals. This next day was Mother's Day, and it was such a great day. My mom and my dad came over for dinner. My three siblings came over as well, and that was really amazing because that was the first time in over a year that all of us have been able to gather together. So it was a really great day. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day as well. My mom requested meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans, and corn for Mother's Day. So that is what my mama requested, so that is what I made her. For the corn, I just took a couple cans, drained it, warmed it up on the stove with some salt, pepper, and a little butter. For the green beans, I've mentioned this several times before on my channel. I made Mandy in the Makings green beans. These are so good. My husband and I don't love green beans, but these are delicious. I highly recommend you give this a try. I'll include a link to her recipe in the description box below for that. For the mashed potatoes, I took 2 bags of the Ore-Ida steamin' mashed potatoes. I heated them up in the microwave according to the package instructions, mashed them up, added salt, pepper, butter, and milk. If you've never tried those Ore-Ida frozen potatoes, I highly recommend you give those a try. It's great for when you have company over. You don't have to worry about peeling and chopping up the potatoes. You just pop them into the microwave and they're done. Next, I made some Crockpot macaroni and cheese. This recipe is delicious. It's from Kristin Stepp. I made it one other time. I'll include it in the description box below. You got to try this. It's so easy and delicious. And then I made my meatloaf. I've shared this before on my channel. I will include a link to my video in the description box below. Here is my plate. This was so good. Everything was delicious. It was just a really great meal. For dinner this next night, I made the Pioneer Woman's chicken spaghetti recipe. I've made this several times before, but it's been a while, and I made this for a casserole collab video. I will include that in the description box below, so check that out if you'd like to see how I made the chicken spaghetti. And then to go along with that, I just had some of the green beans left over from the night before that I warmed up, and that was our dinner this night. For dinner the next night, I made some BBQ chicken salads. This was really easy and quick to put together, and it was really yummy. Here's what I did. I took some lettuce. I put it into a mixing bowl. Now, you don't have to do this. I did this on this night just because I wanted everything tossed together really well, but you don't have to mix it. You can just add everything to the serving dishes. Next, I'm going to add in some corn. Then I'm going to add in some black beans. I have rinsed and drained these black beans and allowed them to dry. Next, I'm going to add some cheese. You can use whatever cheese you'd like. I'm just using some of this Fiesta blend because that's what I have on hand. Next, I'm going to add in some Roma tomato. I'm going to dice that up and add it. And with this, absolutely customize it. It's like with everything else. It's your kitchen. Feel free to swap out ingredients. Use what you don't, use what you like. Don't use what you don't like. Then I have some chicken. This would be great for rotisserie chicken or leftover chicken. This is some grilled chicken that I have left over. I'm just going to dice that up and add that. I've seen recipes for this that call for you to add barbecue sauce and ranch dressing, but I found this honey barbecue ranch from Bolthouse Farms. We like their plain ranch dressing, so I decided to give it a try, and it was actually really good. I recommend this. I'm going to add that dressing, toss it together, and then, like I said, I wanted everything to be mixed up together really well, so then I'm going to transfer a portion to a salad plate for me. And then I'm going to add some of these tortilla strips to the top of the salad, and then that's it. It'll be ready. And here's my finished plate. This was really easy and it was really delicious. For dinner this next night, I made chicken Parmesan. This is Skinny Taste's recipe. I haven't made it for a while. I used to make it all the time, and it's really easy. It's really good, and it's a little bit healthier take on regular chicken Parmesan that you fry. So here to get started, in this first dish, I have some melted butter. In this second dish, I'm going to add in my breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan cheese. Then I'm going to stir the cheese and the breadcrumbs together until it's well combined. Then I'm going to take my chicken. You can use chicken cutlets, which is what I have here, or you can just take regular chicken breasts and slice them in half. I've seasoned the chicken with some salt and pepper, and then I'm going to place the chicken into the first dish, coat it on both sides in the melted butter, then move it to the second dish and coat it on both sides with the breadcrumb mixture. Then I'm going to take a cookie sheet that has a wire rack on it. I'm going to place my chicken on the wire rack, and then I'm going to take some cooking spray, spray the chicken, and then I'll place this into my oven. It's been preheated to 450 degrees, and I'm going to cook this for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the chicken is 165 degrees internal temperature. To go along with the chicken, I'm going to cook up some spaghetti. Here I have this whole grain pasta from Kroger. This is the thin spaghetti. I'm just going to cook it according to the package instructions, and then I'm going to take this pasta sauce. This is just from Publix. I'm going to stir a little bit of that in with the spaghetti noodles, and then I will use this spaghetti sauce on the chicken as well. Here's the chicken out of the oven. I'm just going to add some pasta sauce, some shredded mozzarella cheese, and then pop it back into the oven for about 5 minutes until that cheese is nice and melted. And here are the finished plates. So we have the chicken Parmesan and some spaghetti. On my husband's spaghetti, I added a little grated Parmesan cheese. And this might be a little bit weird, but sometimes I like to add some sliced American cheese to my spaghetti. It just reminds me of having like baked spaghetti from daycare and elementary school when I was growing up. But this was our dinner this night, and it was really good. Next, I'm making club salads. I'm going to get started by making homemade honey mustard dressing. You, of course, can use bottled honey mustard, or you can use ranch dressing, or whatever dressing you prefer. I've mentioned homemade honey mustard several times on my channel before, but I don't think I've shared how I make it, but it's so easy and it's really good. All you need is some mayonnaise, mustard, and honey. That's it. So I just eyeball the ingredients. I will include a recipe in the description box below, but feel free to adjust it. You know, if you like things a little bit more tangy, you can add more mustard. If you like it more sweet, add a little bit more honey, but you just add the mayonnaise, the mustard, and the honey to your taste. Whisk it together really well, and then place this into the refrigerator. If you can, it's better if you make it like 30 minutes ahead, but if you don't have that much time, it's fine to eat it just right away. Now for the salad, I'm kind of recreating a salad that I get at McAllister's Deli, which is really good. It's my favorite thing to get there, and their honey mustard is delicious, by the way. But I have some romaine lettuce that I've washed, I've chopped it. I'm going to add some diced cheddar cheese, diced ham, some turkey deli meat that I have just chopped up, some grape tomatoes that I've sliced, and then I just happen to have some of these shredded carrots on hand. I'm trying to use them up, so I'm going to add some of those. Here I have 2 slices of center cut bacon. I've cooked this in my air fryer, and I'm just going to crumble that. And then I added some quick homemade croutons that I made. This is nothing fancy. I just took a slice of bread, popped it in my air fryer at 400 degrees, and cooked it for about 4 or 5 minutes until it was toasted. And then I just chopped that into chunks. I'm adding that to my salad, and then I'm going to add on the honey mustard, and that's it. And here is my finished salad. This was really, really good. For the last dinner in this week's video, it was our date night. We decided to go to Longhorn Steakhouse. We haven't been there in a while, and so we thought it would be nice, and it sounded good to us. I forgot to take pictures of our plates, but here's what we got. I got these pictures from Longhorn's website. I got their lamb chop dish. I believe this is seasonal. This was really, really good. The lamb chops came with some kind of tomato sauce. I got that on the side, and the sauce was good, but the lamb chops were delicious. And then my husband got a steak and lobster tail, and his steak was cooked really well. Our meal was delicious, and the server was great. It was a nice change to go out and not have to cook. And that was our dinner this night. And that's it for this week's video. Again, make sure you head on over to Taylor's channel and check it out. Show her some love. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit the thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.